Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gavin, and today we're continuing the Push to Top 200 series. It is day number 27 today, I think. And I'm going to be using Rocket Loon Fireball because I had a little bit of trouble with the Super Witches earlier, failed 2 attacks. So I'm going to be using Rocket Loon Fireball for my remaining 8 attacks. I'll do 4 on this account and then 4 on my other account to make it 8 attacks in total. So yeah, let's dive straight into it and hopefully crush all these bases. Okay, first attack. The first thing I want to do is actually look for Flame Flinger value, because if I can get Flame Flinger value, it's going to make the rest of the attack much easier. Oh, there's not really any Flame Flinger value. Maybe this corner, actually. Low-key, this corner has some. Yeah, let's go for this corner. Let's just test with a balloon and then put the flinger right over here. And then I didn't even think about my fireball yet. I guess we're fireballing the other rage tower. I guess. Let's start a little bit of cleanup. Let me check on the flinger. Is it alright? I think it's good. Put a few minions behind it. A few more minions. These minions are going to be clutch, getting a lot of percentage for me. And okay, now I gotta pay attention to the warden. Hold on, let's rage him. Put a headhunter in. Oh, I can't even put a headhunter in yet because this ricochet cannon. I think he's all good though. I think he's all good. Ooh, I could actually. Oh yeah, I don't want the CC to get pulled. Hold on. Let's ice block him. I meant to catch the sneezy in the ice block, but honestly, yeah, we're gonna fireball the crusher mortar. This way we get rid of the CC nice and early. Not the best fireball, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Flame Flinger is getting insane value over there. Let's go. Okay, Warden's good. May have to use a rage spell on him soon, but for now he's alright. I do want him to go. I don't actually know where I want him to go. I guess it's alright if he follows towards the Flame Flinger, because the Flinger's already cleared half the rage tower, so it's not actually going to be that scary. And then we will send the heroes into this other rage tower. Should work out really nicely. I'm hoping this ricochet cannon goes down to the Flame Flinger before my warden gets there. That would help quite a bit. Alright, let's start the heroes now from the opposite end. Gonna use like a few rocket loons just like this. Wall breaker. Nice, wall breaker landed. Warden is putting in work too. This one's looking really nice. I'm gonna hit the queen's ability. And I'm going to try to funnel out that gold storage right there with a few troops. Oh no, the warden died. See, this is why I hate this army, guys. It's alright. We can still 3-star this, definitely. Warden got insane value over there. I'm going to rage on all the heroes. I'm going to use rocket balloons to snipe out this monolith. And this one's actually looking good. Not perfect, but it's looking alright. I've got a lot of invis spells left. That is the plus. And I'm gonna have to use them all on my RC over here. Let's freeze the town hall. This is looking good, guys. I'm just sprinkling in these rocket balloons or these minions around the edges, and I'll invis the RC over here. And yeah, we've got this 3-star. A little bit sloppy, but I haven't used this army in like a long time, so I will take it. We've got 3 swag spells. I'm not even gonna swag them because I don't want to use raid medals. But nice first raid, I would say. Not too bad at all. Alright, next base. Another very stacked Rage Tower one. Probably just going to fireball a Rage Tower. I don't want to overcomplicate this. And we'll go for this one by the enemy queen. Just so we don't have to deal with the queen. The RC is a little bit easier to deal with. And I'm going to start Warden. Oh, I forgot to look for Flame Flinger value. Let me look real quick. There's really none. Yeah, there's no Flame Flinger value in this base. All the expos are aligned perfectly. Heroes are near the edges. We'll just use the log launcher here. And there's a sneaky Tesla in this corner, which is not great, but that's okay. At least we found it early. And I'll hit this fireball very, very soon, honestly. Let's let him get this air defense, and then if he goes to the gold storage, we can just launch it. Just like that. On the Rage Tower, right on the money. Let's go. Crazy Fireball. So yeah, now if I fail this attack, then I'm just the biggest noob ever because we set this up so perfectly that it should not be a fail. The Warden has such a nice clear path where he can stay alive on this end. This is just looking beautiful. I'll use a wall breaker right here. Ice Golem, Queen, King. Gonna use a couple Rocket Loons like this. Another Ice Golem. This one is looking good, guys. Log Launcher like this. I don't even have to look at the Warden. The Warden's all safe over there. King ability, gonna have to just pop it right now. That's okay, that is solid value. I'll use 2 Rocket Loons right there. I'm gonna snipe out this RC with a couple Valkyries and a Headhunter. Warden is still chilling, doing his thing over there. Poison on the Furnace. Rage on my Queen and the Yetis that are about to pop out of the Log Launcher. And we can probably swag the RC here. I don't know yet, though. Let's just make sure before I say that. Let's see. Alright, yeah, we'll freeze this Crusher Mortar and the Town Hall. And it looks like we're going to swag the RC. Looks like it. I'm going to use these Headhunters all right now for that enemy minion prince. And this one's looking great. Yeah, this was really, really good attack right here. We're going to swag 5 housing space worth of spells and the RC. This army is definitely a little bit insane, guys. Definitely very, very strong army. It is just difficult. I don't really have to force Flame Flinger, just use Siege Barracks. Well, yeah, but Flame Flinger is just the best value. If you can find Flame Flinger value, it's always going to be better value than any other siege. If not, then yeah, don't try to overcomplicate it. Just use Log Launcher, Siege Barracks. If I can find Flame Flinger value, it's going to be really easy. Yep, I already see some. Look over here. On the Crusher Mortar, we can take it down with the Flame Flinger. Yeah, look at this, guys. This is going to be insane. Let's get the Flame Flinger. And let me just test for traps with a balloon, then a Flame Flinger right here, and then 2 Rocket Balloons to take down each of those mortars. And then, yep, Flame Flinger is going to go crazy now. That is beautiful. We can start the Warden. Oh boy, did not even think about this. I'll start the Warden right here. Couple minions right behind. I gotta stream Clash Royale. I kind of want to. It gets a lot of views, but I'm really not that good at the game. I'm way better at Clash of Clans than I am at Clash Royale. Alright, I can hit this Fireball very, very soon, but let's let the Warden take down that... Hold on, we're raging the Warden. Too much damage. Too much damage, guys. Way too much damage. Yeah, that was a good call to rage him right over there. And then we can Ice Block, and we're going to hit a crazy Fireball. Just like this. Only 1 Invis spell needed, and we're going to take down that entire core, basically. Pretty much. Yeah, insane Fireball. Flame Flinger is just too good, guys. That thing is actually just too good. We'll start the Queen and King on the opposite end. Wall break just like this. Gonna use a Headhunter for that enemy Queen. And I'll probably freeze it too. Yeah. Oh, I missed the freeze. Okay, whatever. Whatever, guys. Yeah, the space is gonna be completely crushed, though, because it's Invis Rage Core. And if you were to fail on an Invis Rage Core and you're using the Fireball, then I don't even know what to say. You've killed the Warden or something, because there's no reason you should be failing. Speaking of killing the Warden, oh my goodness. That's like, I'm literally best at killing the Warden. It's okay. We still got this 3-star. Yeah, definitely. We've got so many troops left. I don't even think it can physically fail at this point. I'll just put all these rocket balloons for the Teslas, just like this. And then sprinkle in everybody around the edges. And it should be a very, very easy 3-star. I've got 4 Invis spells left still. What the heck? That's kind of crazy. Alright, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of fancy art with the Invis spells. I'm going to just swag them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Nice raid here. Nice raid. Alright, what even is this? This one kind of looks a little bit tricky, but not that bad. Alright, so we're gonna Fireball Probably like a scatter shot. Seems like really good value. Or maybe the air sweeper. That's kind of crazy. Low key, let's hit the air sweeper. That's actually going to be crazy. We'll get so much value right there. Yeah, that seems like definitely the best option. And can I get flame flinger value anywhere? Oh, I low-key can in this opposite corner. Let's test for traps. None. Beautiful. Flame flinger right here. And we got to be careful with the warden. Oh my goodness. I'm just sending these balloons in to hopefully tank the inferno, which is not working. Okay, it kind of is working. And I'm going to have to freeze the inferno. That's okay, though. Yeah, I'll freeze it right now. And I'm trying to hit the air sweeper. This would be an insane fireball if I can hit this. I'm going to use a few rocket balloons right here. Alright, I'll use 2 more for that bomb tower. What is the warden doing? Is he alright? Let's rage him. I don't know. He's under a lot of damage right now. Let's see. Where's he going to go after this? Okay, perfect. I'll ice block him as soon as he takes down this expo, and then... Oh, this is going to be so hard to hit that sweeper. Let's try, though. Fuck it, guys. Let's try. I think that's hitting the sweeper. Oh, my goodness. Look at that fireball, guys. I missed the earthquakes. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. The whole point of doing this fireball was to get those earthquakes to take down the clan castle. And, of course, I missed the earthquakes. It's alright. We can still 3-star this. It was a crazy fireball, guys. That was unreal. There's like no base left even after this. Look at this. The heroes are going to easily take down the town hall, and then the warden, and I've still got the RC for this back end. They're going to easily take down the back end of this base. Wall breaker. Wall breaker did not land. Let's use another wall breaker. We'll use a few balloons to snipe the multi-gear cannon. We'll use a few balloons on that ricochet cannon. And I've still got the RC, so yeah, I'm not even worried. I'll hit the queen's ability. And I'm just going to send the RC right now from this opposite end. And this one's going to be absolutely crushed. I've still got the king ability. Probably not even going to need to use it, but I would like to use it because the king ability is completely broken. I'll invis the RC if I need to. Yeah, let's just do that. And I'll hit the king right now just because there's nowhere else to use it. And we've got a 3-star. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Let me read the chat now. Do I be rating bases? Yeah, sure. I can rate your base. Send me the, or type the player tag in the chat and I'll rate it. Alright, this is another tricky base. I'm getting a lot of anti-fireball bases. I can hit a fire spitter though. This is going to be insane value. We'll take down both spitters, crusher mortar, CC. But maybe that's not the best value. I don't know, guys. Yeah, that's actually not the best value. If we hit this inferno, now that's insane value. Alright, I'm going to try to hit the inferno. Hopefully we can do this. Let me look for flame flinger value. I do see some right over here, but it looks like there's Teslas, so let's test. And I don't see any. We can put the flinger down. There is a Tesla. Alright, yeah, I knew there would be something here. It just seemed too good to be true. Few minions behind. Okay, wasted that last minion. Gonna sprinkle in a couple more cleanup troops. And hopefully there's no more Teslas that I didn't discover yet. That would just make this a lot more complicated. Let's rage the warden. Oh my gosh, he is under a lot of fire right now. Alright, and then I'm just gonna launch this fireball, yeah? We'll ice block him just like this. And then I can go like this. I used a lot of spells for that, but it's gonna be worth it. Because look at this value that we are going to achieve from that fireball. Absolutely unreal. Wow, literally half the base is gone. That's kind of insane. And I don't know where to pull the warden to. I guess he's alright over here. I don't really like that, though. He's going to deal with the monolith, minion prince, and town hall. I guess it's better than him dealing with the crusher mortar, though. Do I need to rage him? I don't think so. I think we're alright. I'll use a few rocket balloons around the edges to help with funneling. Wall breaker in here. This one's looking really good, guys. This is just looking so good. Baby dragon right here. A few rocket balloons to snipe out this along the edge. I'll hit the queen's ability, and then I'm going to hit the king very, very soon, too. As soon as he steps up, somewhere good. And we can easily swag the RC in this raid. Easily. Let's rage the warden. I'll hit the king's ability just like this. And, yeah, the base is gone, guys. There is nothing left of it. This was basically a textbook example of how you're supposed to use Fireball Rocket Loons. It was pretty good. Not too many mistakes. Yeah, we've got 3 swagged spells, a bunch of swagged troops, and the swag RC. Not too bad at all. Yeah, really nice. Let me see what you guys have been saying. Alright, yeah, I'll rate your guys' bases right now, as soon as we get out of this battle. Next one. I'll look at yours next, Chulo. I'll look at yours next. So, this base... What am I even looking at here? It's a really unusual double rage tower base. And honestly, I think we just fireball a rage tower. I don't exactly see better value than that. Yeah, we'll just go right over here. Warden just like this. Let me look for some flame flinger value real quick. There's really not much in this base. Maybe... Oh, I can't even check yet, but... Yeah, no, there's no flame flinger value here. We're going to have to use a different siege. And I'm going to actually use the rocket loons properly this time and snipe out some defenses. That's how you're supposed to use them most of the time. Alright, really good. We've set this up super nicely. And he should go to this expo, and then I'll ice block him. Yeah, wonderful. As soon as he takes this down, I'll just ice block. One more hit, maybe. Okay, really good. We can use a few spells. Gonna have to use 3, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll get a really good fireball. Wonderful fireball, and oh my goodness, is that the king? I gotta send a freeze in here. I mean, a headhunter and maybe freeze. Maybe freeze. I don't think I need a freeze, but yeah, the king is a little bit scary, definitely. We'll let the warden chill over there. Let's see what else is in the CC. Poison on that furnace. I'll start the king and queen from the opposite end right now with the log launcher, I think. Yeah, let's use 2 balloons. Oh, those are headhunters. I just wasted 2 headhunters. It's alright. It's alright. Does iPad make Fireball easier? 100%. Definitely. I am so bad with the Fireball on my phone, and I'm pretty good with it on the iPad. It is definitely easier because you got the double deployment bar, so you don't have to scroll. And then also you've got, you don't have to zoom out. You can see the whole screen like way better. I don't really zoom out or zoom in at all during my attacks. Or I try not to. Sometimes I do. Let's hit the king's ability right here. But yeah, bro, if you use the Fireball, I know you do. But definitely invest in an iPad. It is worth it. This one's looking amazing, guys. Amazing. We've got so much power with this army still. Warden is at full health. RC is at full health. King and Queen are doing their thing. They're going to go down, but it's okay. They did their job. I'll just hit the RC's ability right here. And I can send the rest of these balloons into the multi-gear cannon, maybe. Maybe. And yeah, the base is completely crushed. Fireball Rocket Loons is honestly a very, very fun army. Oh my gosh, is the Warden dead? Of course he's dead. Let's just rage on the RC. Let me make sure I get this 3-star first. I think we're good. Let's invis the RC. Oh my goodness. And then, yeah, get rid of these last few buildings. And we've got the 3-star. Thank God. A little bit messy there towards the end, but we got it done. Alright. What is this? It's a double poison tower one. And... okay, where should we hit the fireball at? That's what I'm wondering. We could probably hit this builder hut. I don't know if I really like that, though. Let's just hit a poison tower. That's going to be fine. Yeah, I like this more. We'll just go for this one right here. Healers right behind. And I keep forgetting to look for Flame Flinger value. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see insane Flame Flinger value right here. Look at this. Snipe this mortar, and then nothing can reach it. Oh yeah, that's going to be really good. Flame Flinger's going to do a lot right over there. Sprinkling in a few cleanup troops. And then we can just... Let's use 2 balloons right here, and then I will just ice block the warden. And we will go like that. Beautiful fireball. Beautiful. Yeah, that was wonderful. Okay, so now let's let the warden continue by the monolith, and then we'll send the heroes into the fire spitters and CC. This should work out perfectly. I'll use both the ice golems right here, and I'm going to use a bunch of rocket balloons around the edges to sort of funnel the king and queen more towards the center. Let's check on the warden again. I'm going to rage him and freeze the monolith. That's a lot of damage. The Flame Flinger is just so good. Like, look at how much value it's getting. I know it doesn't even look like that much, but it's a lot. Trust me, if you consider all these outside buildings that it's cleared, that's like 20-25% of the base gone with just the Flame Flinger. It's kind of crazy. Poison on that furnace. And the way that this warden has been distracting the expo is just perfect, because now the Flame Flinger can stay alive for even longer, just put in even more work. Warden is taking down the town hall. And by the way that things are looking right now, it's looking like we're going to swag the RC. I'll hit the queen's ability. Use a few more rocket balloons on this expo, and then put a few more troops in just to clean up. And yeah, we can definitely swag the RC here if we have enough time, which I believe we do. We should have plenty of time here. I'm going to rage the warden. Yeah, we got to rage the warden. That is low-key important. And yes, no RC needed in this raid. Yeah, guys, I think I got to switch to Fireball Rocket Loons. Like, if not this season, then next season for sure. Because I need an army that is very, very strong. And also not spam. And this is, honestly, this is it. No RC needed again. Very, very good raid here. I think I have just one more attack left now. Last attack. Alright. This one looks interesting. We got a hook tower and double rage towers. So we're gonna probably just fireball one of the rage towers and then figure out another way to deal with the hook. Probably just send the king in there. Seems wonderful to me. Yeah, let's start. Let's look for Flame Flinger value first. I low-key see some on the bottom corner. Yeah, this is actually really good. It's not that much... Not that many buildings, but it's important buildings down there. So we can start warden just like this. Let's test for traps. No traps. Beautiful. Flame Flinger right behind. And we can use a few minions around the edges. Beautiful. Alright, this is looking good. Okay, I gotta ice block him though. Hold on, let's let him get this Tesla, then ice block, not get the healers in the ice block. And then we can go like this, hit the rage tower. Beautiful, really good fireball. It is so relieving when you land a good fireball and the warden stays alive like that. Let's just freeze this queen. I do not trust that, but it is so relieving. Honestly, what I'm gonna do here is something you're not supposed to usually do. I'm gonna drag the warden with the heroes and just create one big push, because this will help a lot to get the king hooked and also keep the warden alive, and it should work out perfectly. If my plan goes according to plan, the heroes and the warden are going to take down all of this in the middle, plus the rage tower, and then they should get the town hall too, and I'll just send the RC for the monolith up there. Flame Flinger just put in so much work. Gosh, that Flame Flinger is so good. Unfortunately, the king is not getting hooked. But it's alright. It is alright. We're still dealing with the hook tower. It's still looking really, really good. We'll put a few rocket balloons in like this. Hook tower is going down somehow. I don't know what took it down, but yeah, we took it down somehow. And I'll hit the king ability very soon. Right now, this looks perfect. King ability got insane value too. And I'm going to send the RC from the opposite end now, I think. Yeah, we'll start it by the monolith up in this top corner. This is looking great, guys. Oh, I forgot to click the rocket spear. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I low-key wasted the RC. Hold on, we gotta just dump all those rocket loons in there in hopes that they can distract some defenses. Well, yeah, they were still good to go. Don't worry, we got so many rocket balloons alive that, yeah, despite that small little mistake with the RC, we are still gonna completely crush the base. Really, really nice. I'm honestly liking rocket loons more than super witches. They're definitely more difficult, but very, very powerful. Yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. So hopefully you enjoyed. I did think it would be kind of nice to switch it up and use some rocket loons so that it's not all super witches. They're honestly an amazing army. Rocket loons are probably the strongest army in the game. So definitely try it out if you're looking for a high skill surgical army that is very powerful. This is it. Yeah, as you can see, we absolutely crushed every base today. So yeah, I'll link this army in the description of the video. I'll also link a link to join my Discord server and a link to become a channel member if you would like to use the same bases as me every day in Legend League. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you tomorrow in a brand new video.